Queens, I am so glad y'all have made it this far. We are at the last chapter in the book of Ruth, chapter 4, where we talk about redemption and legacy. Welcome to episode 4 of the Wife Code, Ruth's Legacy. Now that we made it to the final chapter, this is where all of Ruth's choices, they come full circle, right? Boaz, he takes action. He goes down to the town gate where legal matters are handled, and he makes sure everything is done properly. He talks to the elders and secures the right to redeem Ruth. Verse 9 records his words, and it says, "Today you are witnesses that I have bought from Naomi all the property of Elimelech, Chilion, and Mahlon. I have also acquired Ruth the Moabite, Mahlon's widow, as my wife." So the King James Version says, "And Boaz said unto the elders and unto all the people, Ye are witnesses this day, that I have bought all that was Elimelech's and all that was Shalon's and Mahlon's of the hand of Naomi." Now, why is this important, right? This is important because Boaz didn't cut any corners. He didn't just take Ruth in secret. He honored her publicly before the community. And that's what redemption looks like. Real love covers, protects, and honors in the open. And in verse 13 it says, "So Boaz took Ruth into his home, and she became his wife. When he slept with her, the Lord enabled her to become pregnant, and she gave birth to a son." But notice, the focus isn't on just their marriage. It's on what God produced through it. So verse 13 said, "So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son." Then we hear the town women bless Naomi in verse 15. "He will renew your life and sustain you in your old age, for your daughter-in-law who loves you and who is better to you than her seven sons has given him birth." Verse 15 says in the King James, "And he shall be unto thee a restorer of thy life, and a nourisher of thine own age, for thy daughter-in-law which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons, hath borne him." That's legacy right there. Legacy. Ruth's love wasn't just personal, it blessed generations. And here's the kicker: that child became the grandfather of King David, which means Ruth, a Moabite widow, was grafted into the very lineage of Jesus. Her loyalty, her humility, her boldness, and her faithfulness all came together to birth a legacy far bigger than she could have ever imagined. So here's the 4th wife code: faithfulness leads to redemption and legacy. Every small choice Ruth made, to stay with Naomi, to work, to step boldly with intention, and to wait faithfully, added up to a life that impacted eternity. Oh, I just got chills. Now, before we close this whole series, let's bring all the wife codes together. So, code 1, loyalty is the foundation of legacy. Code 2, diligence and humility attract favor. Code 3, a good wife knows when to move with courage and intention. And number 4, faithfulness leads to redemption and legacy. Queens, that's Ruth's legacy. She didn't just talk about being virtuous, she lived it out. And in doing so, she shows us that Proverbs 31 isn't just words on a page. It's a lifestyle that creates a lasting impact. So In wrapping up the series, let me ask you this. Like, which of these codes do you feel God is challenging you to strengthen in your own journey? Because just like Ruth, the choices we make today can shape the legacy we leave tomorrow. And I will share that I feel like God is challenging me to strengthen diligence and humility to attract favor. I think that's where I'm at. I really do. Yeah. Because that'll move me into code 3 that says a good wife knows when to move with courage and intention. And I believe with that code as well, sometimes you got to move on faith. You can't just have everything all together. But knowing when to move on that really gets you where you need to be. You have to know when to move on faith. And you have to have that courage and intention as well. So I feel like that's where I'm at. Because, just like Ruth, the choices we make today can shape the legacy we leave tomorrow. So I want to thank you for joining me through the Wife Code, Ruth's Legacy. May her story inspire you to walk in loyalty and grace, courage, faithfulness, and your reign. And as always, adjust your crown, queen. Rest your heart. You are loved. You are held. And your reign is safe with me. Until next time. Queens, don't forget to leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and share this with someone who needs it. And remember, her voice, her truth, her throne.